Guys, so welcome to this video. Let's talk together a little bit, okay? Today I want to share with you a little bit of my story, my journey with the Airflare especially, okay? So why every b-boy, okay, love this move? Why every dancer, okay, dream to do this move? Why especially the Airflare? And for those of you who don't know, the Airflare is this power move right here, okay? So boom. And you may ask, bro, how can you have such a form? So guys, I'm making this video for everyone who is really passionate about power moves, breaking art in general, okay? I don't give a fuck, okay, about who judges, okay? We like this stuff so much. We can do amazing things. So let's talk a little bit about, for example, just the Airflare. Because the biggest mistake we can make as artists is labeling the Airflare as just a movement. Big fucking mistake. Every power move tells a story. You see me doing Airflare, for example, with the split. Why? There is a story behind it. When I was a kid, 14 years old, people used to tell me, bro, you are not good enough, you are short as fuck. For example, in training, my mentors used to tell me, bro, you always get injured, your body is a god, is like, you can do nothing, you don't have flexibility. That hurt me, okay? And I started thinking, fuck this shit, man. Now I need to improve. And I started, building my flexibility every day, learning how to be flexible, how to be stronger, okay? And I started, writing down on paper. I've bought a journal and I started writing down on paper my thoughts, my feeling, my emotion, okay? How did practice went, okay? Tomorrow I need to practice what I should train specifically to improve. I was constantly journaling because I fell in love, not only with the move, with the accomplishments, okay, with the goals, but with the journey, okay? I fell in love with the process, with the learning process, with bad days and with good days. I fell in love with all that stuff because at the end of the day, goals, like for example the Airflare or any other goals, material, no material, doesn't matter. Any type of goals are not to achieve them, okay? Goals are made for us to evolve, to improve, because to reach a goal, you always need to master the formula of consistency, okay? Discipline and faith, okay? You need to fall in love with the process. You need to, always look for feedbacks, okay? So you cannot label power moves, Airflare as just movements, okay? Every power move tells a story. So there is a deeper meaning, okay? So what I was missing back in the day, guys, was not only technical knowledge, okay? Because there was YouTube and I've been able to grab some knowledge here and there. But what I was actually missing was a community of people as motivated as me to learn this stuff. As you know, I've built my Airflare guide, but let's talk about the Airflare for a moment. Why the Airflare is the dream of every b-boy. Every b-boy wants to do the Airflare, but very few of them actually can do this movement correctly. Why? Why you see this happening, okay? Why this movement is so appreciated, okay? Because this movement is actually a ceiling. If you want to learn flare, windmill, head spin, swipe, you can just practice those movements and you will learn them. But the Airflare requires something more out of you. It requires discipline, understanding, journaling, okay? Open your mind to new possibilities, cutting down distraction and negative beliefs, okay? Understanding that the learning journey is a process that you need to fall in love with. You need to switch completely your attitude to learn the Airflare. It's not a movement that you can learn like this. You need to improve as a human being. You need to learn something new. You need to take this seriously. That's why some people can't do the Airflare and why some people can't do it really well. Let me talk about something. You see so many Chinese kids doing crazy move, crazy Airflare. Any kid can learn the Airflare. Understand something, okay? Little kids have an incredible level of neuroplasticity. That's why little kids learn languages in a very short amount of time. It's the same thing from a coordination perspective with movements. So you cannot compare yourself with a Chinese kid that is born in China with the best fucking gym of the world, with the best fucking teachers of the world. Because understand that young talents, Malish, Tiger, bro, they are incredible. They had great coaches, great understanding since the beginning of their journey. For example, guys like me, from Italy, breaking was like, you know, something that it was not really as deep, okay? So it's a different story. It's a different journey. You cannot compare yourself to Chinese kids who actually have the best, you know, ecosystem for they to learn in a young age, so their neuroplasticity is up to the sky. You cannot compare yourself to them. We are ourselves. Let's enjoy this journey. Let's learn this movement without comparing ourselves to no fucking body, bro. Okay? We are not in competition with anybody, because guess fucking what? Everybody have its own value. Everybody is unique. Competition will never be real. It's actually, from an existential perspective, impossible to determine it who is better. It's an art. Art doesn't need comparison. The killer of the art is performance and comparison. Okay? So, since many people struggle with this movement, okay, because the Airflare is made of so many small details that you need to take care about. And also the Airflare, if you want to have an Airflare like me, like this, you need to pay attention also to your conditioning level. The split, the flexibility, the shoulder flexibility, the understanding of the mechanics. Okay, I like to divide every power move in a small detail. Okay, imagine that I'm cutting a cake. Okay, and you need to train those details in a separate way. Okay, so that's why I've built my Airflare masterclass. Okay, because I wanted to solve my old self, my younger self problem. Okay, not only I've created an environment where you have all the guides about the Airflare made by me with technique exercises, and it's, in my opinion, it's really nice. But beside this guide, you will also get access to an ecosystem of people. We are 20 inside this group right now. You will find an ecosystem of people who are actually all motivated to learn this movement. We are always talk every day to each other, exchanging feedbacks. They send me videos. I respond to them. Okay, they say, yo, Drago, can you record this video for me? Next day, really quick, I record that videos for them, and I add the video to the guide so they can watch the video. They share a thought, and maybe I reply to them with my own, you know, perception of it. So we are always, anybody can help each other. This is fucking beautiful. This is hip hop, and I'm really proud of this stuff. Okay, if you want to learn this movement, I would like to coach you and follow you in this journey. I would like to help you. I would like to give you the help that I used to dream to have back in the days when I was learning this movement. Okay, and yeah, other power moves guide as well are coming out. Okay, so I'm looking forward to create the best ecosystem possible for anybody who wants to learn power move and breaking in general. And yeah, guys, so that was the video, really quick one. If you feel like you want to learn the Airflare, if you feel like you want to get serious with it, take a look to my website. If you choose to, you know, join me in this journey, it will be an honor for me. And yeah, guys, so let's get deep into this shit. We love this shit so much. Let's fly even more. Okay, let's learn a lot of stuff. Let's expand, enjoy without any type of fear. Let's really have fun in this amazing journey of life. So, because, you know, we spawned into this world randomly, without knowing anything of what there is on the other side. So let's enjoy and stop with good purpose, good values, deep meaning. Let's love, let's create, let's expand. Let's become stronger. Life is amazing. Imagine life with the Airflare. It's crazy. Guys, see you in the next video. Let me know if you like this type of contents. Come on, man, you know.